So I was playing on my mini account and check this out. They're all level 11 cards and I realized it's not tournament standard. So what I did was I built 4 free-to-play decks that are going to destroy in war.
It's an orange juice.
I have the sense that you need to use code OG. I have the sense that it's not tournament standard because it's encouraging players to level up their cards. Because there's a lot of one-trick ponies on ladder playing the one single deck for 3-4 years, and those guys burn out. And to promote diversity within the meta, within players, to change it up. And with that, Clan Wars 1 was supposed to solve that, but it didn't. Clan Wars 2 though, it's not tournament standard. Do I agree with it? I don't know. I'm just explaining my speculation and my thought process on why it was designed the way it is. Don't hate the messenger, because I'm feeling the pain too. Because my mini account is level 11 and it's pretty much free to play. Honestly, I've spent as much on this mini account as I have on my main. The difference is that my main has 250,000 cards won on the grand challenges. And I never really farmed cards on here. So I have 4 decks here and I'm gonna explain why I think they're amazing. Graveyard is one of the first legendary cards you can unlock that is not level dependent on interactions. The thing with Graveyard is that everything kills skeletons in 1 tick. But if you can get 10 skeletons, that's already 600 DPS at whatever at level 1. And then if you pair that with Freeze, destroys everything. Now, this deck is a bit of a variation. There is usually like a musketeer or something else. For the splashers, I have bowler, baby dragon, and then for the tank killer, I have hunter. Instead of goblins or skeletons, skeletons are level dependent in the sense that they can't defend against graveyard in the same way that equal level skeletons can. A +1 skeleton will take 2 hits to kill a skeleton, so that's just not good. Can't take out witch, it's bad interactions. Guards, on the other hand, they don't die to zap or the log or barbarian barrel. That's why guards are in here. Ice golem is cheap. You have 3 really core tanks. Survive until double elixir, defend, and then counter push with one of your tanks, put down graveyard. Here's another one. You have skeleton barrel bait. The most important things you have here are going to be the skeleton barrel with the zap. You can't zap bats and skeletons when the barrel pops. The synergy is too crazy. You have miner with bats. You have miner with skeleton barrel. The synergy for these 3 cards are an absolute must. And then of course you have the bait. Mega Knight, because it's boosted for season 14 right now. Inferno Dragon, because it's a cheap, easy tank killer. There are other tank killers out there. I would rather take a level 9 Inferno Dragon over a level 11 mini P.E.K.K.A. to take care of a golem. A maxed out golem, that is. Just because the Inferno Dragon can ramp up to 1000 DPS. An underleveled mini P.E.K.K.A. can't do that. Now for the last 2 decks, this is a variation. You have Mortar Cycle with the Hog Rider. Why the Hog Rider? Because you need a double win condition for this. Magic Archer instead of Musketeer, because an underleveled Musketeer, and you will be underleveled if you're not maxed out. Magic Archer is like a Musketeer, but it's more fireball. It's got lower health. I figured might as well go for the Magic Archer. The most important thing about these 2, I don't really need to explain Expo. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm amazing at it. I can play it, but not well. I don't know the exact tile placements, which you need to know. By the way, these 4 archetypes are very hard to play if you've never played them before. Graveyard, you need to know to counter push. Skeleton Barrel, you need to know these 3 synergies, and bait timing. Bait is insanely hard to play. Expo, if you've never played it, you're gonna lose. Mortar, if you've never played it, you're gonna lose. You need to defend the mortar. You need to know the right timing of mortar. Now, the thing about Siege, when I was a level 7, level 8, I was beating level 11s at 3,000 trophies. 3,000 trophies was a pretty big deal back then. And I did that with Mortar Cycle. Here's the thing with Siege, Expo, and Mortar, they don't cross the bridge. You can assault your enemy tower without engaging the tower, the over-leveled tower. That's why Siege is really good. These 4 archetypes, I'm not gonna lie, they're really hard to use, but they are not level dependent. Not in the same way that a minion horde dies to zap. That's 5 for 2. That's a negative elixir trade. At least with these decks, you stand a chance against a +1 player, maybe a +2 player, maybe +3 if they're not as good, and you're really good with these decks. All right, let's go in. I'm gonna duel someone with a Graveyard Cycle. I'm gonna pick the Graveyard. Boom. It's getting real. Wait, he's level 10? What? On my main account, I faced only level 13s. Not fair. Might just be the way matchmaking works as well. He's got a level 12 Electro Wizard, level 13 Tesla, so he's got really over-leveled deck right now. I'm just gonna support that Hunter. Bowler's coming in. Oh, beautiful. It's gonna bowl that Electro Wizard down, and that's all I really needed. I'm gonna do guards in the very, very back in case he does anything else. And then I'm gonna do a baby dragon to tank for that wizard there. And oh my gosh, it is not enough. We're at a level disadvantage. This is perfect. Example of why these decks are potentially really good. So I'm gonna do a hunter in the very back. I want to save my bowler to put in the back. Oh, World Giant. Yes, please. I love it. Yeah, I'm not gonna engage that World Giant. I'm just gonna prepare and counterattack or defend really hard for now. Okay, I'm gonna split my guards. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, no, that bowler is way too close. That would have taken damage on my tower. For now, I need a hunter on there because bowler doesn't deal that much damage. Oh my goodness, he's going in for the poison. Well, I'm gonna take out his Tesla. That was some pretty mad ouchies there, but it's double elixir. He's got Electro Wizard, he's got Wizard, he's got Valkyrie, I have Bowler. I ain't worried about this. This is where I really shine. I'm gonna do guards in the very, very back. Maybe I'll clump up the Royal Giant. Bowler's wrecking that Valkyrie. Completely controlling the situation. Alright, Bowler's gonna go in. He's gonna tank for the graveyard. Now, if he does anything funny over there. Nope. Electro Wizard, you're dead. Electro Wizard's dead. Freeze, done. Ah, that was only 1,000 damage. Well, I'm gonna tank with that. And then the bowler's gonna cross. And we're gonna lose. I will show him who's the victor here. Skeleton Barrel. Very well. Miner is going in. He has the counter to- he has the perfect counter to a Miner? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm tilted. Let's do Spear Goblins. Take out that freaking Inferno Dragon. He's gonna zap my... Nah, he's got the log. My goodness. Fine. I'm gonna snowball that. I ain't got time for none of that shenanigans going on, so... Some bats are gonna get taken out. Skeleton Barrel's tanking for 2 bats. Miner's gonna tank... Oh! This freeze didn't freeze the skeletons! It was supposed to take out the skeletons! Now we dance on him! He was 1 frame off from taking them out. Ridiculous. He hard counters me last game. I hard counter him this game. Oh, beautiful. We'll do Goblin Gang right at the bridge. Force him to put something down. Hey, it still got some hits on there. I'm happy with that. He put down an Inferno Tower for bats. I can dig that. So he's gonna think I'm gonna put the guards right there. So I'm actually gonna put it in the really, really dangerous spot with the Inferno Dragon or Inferno Tower. Nobody expects that except pro players. Pro players are really good. They're scary. B-Rad predicted me once. He read me like an open book. It was terrible. Oh my gosh. I was too busy reminiscing about B-Rad that I could have stopped it with a snowball to push it upwards, but I didn't. It's fine. So he's got Inferno Dragon and Inferno Tower. My goodness. I should not have lost him the first time. I'm gonna do Spear Goblins on that side for now. Nope. Mega Knight right off the bat. That's how we roll. Mega Knight to tank for the Skeleton Barrel. That's beautiful. Bats are still alive. This is the comeback that we go for. I don't heckin' care who you are, where you're from, what level your cards are, because I will heck you up. Wins 1 game, thinks I'm on top of the world, even though he beat me the first time. We have to use a deck. I'm gonna go with the Mortar. Interesting that you can see your opponent's cards used on the bottom, so you can determine if they're out of siege. If they were to use Expo and Mortar, then you know that they don't have that. And you can potentially hard counter them. Oh my goodness, he went straight on with a P.E.K.K.A. It's a level 8 P.E.K.K.A. He's ignoring the P.E.K.K.A. Let's wait for that. I'm gonna poison it. Take out that magic archer. Pull everyone upwards. Pull the P.E.K.K.A. to the left. Magic archer's alive! And then we're gonna tank the magic archer with the Hog Rider. Let's see if he has any Skarmy or anything, any funny business. Oh my goodness, he used lightning? I'm doing Mortar on the other lane. Oh, beautiful. I didn't even need to zap. He went right off. Purple spell. This is easy peasy. Orange squeezy. Ah, heck. You can't stop a Volk or a Ram Rider. No matter what you do. I don't have E-Wiz. It's ridiculous. It is what it is. Barbarian's gonna tank for everything, and then Valkyrie's gonna splashy if he has any skeletons, any goblins. Makes it a little bit hard to defend against that Hog Rider. I'm gonna do a Mortar kind of staggered because I don't want it targeting on that P.E.K.K.A. yet. Boom! Locks onto the tower, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just doing skeletons on top of that magic archer. It's gonna pull the P.E.K.K.A. It's gonna distract the magic archer and take it out. My Mortar's connected at full. And then we'll do a Valkyrie on top of there. Pulls it up. Bada bing, bada Valkyrie. Gonna ignore that miner completely and just go for a Hog Rider rush. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, she went for another lightning. Level 6 fire spirits do not take out a magic archer. That is good to know. That is the vengeance. Sweet, sweet comeback. Turns out his first deck had he put all his level 13 cards in his first deck. Heck. That was stress. I thought I was gonna have to lose 3 in a row and be like, oh yeah, these are the best free to play decks that I'm gonna lose with. If you look at his first deck, level 13 Tesla, level 12 Wizard, level 12 Electro Wizard, level 12 Mega Knight, he had a level 12 Balloon as well, my goodness. So we have one deck left, and it's the Expo deck. Let's go into the Expo and the regular battles. We have one deck left, all the other decks are in cooldown. It's gonna reset at midnight. My midnight is in like 11 hours or something. So I'm gonna do a knight in the back. Oh my freaking heck. Going right off the bat with the battle ram, obnoxiously good. Does my log? Yeah, it's a level 12 log, thank goodness. Okay, we're good for now. I'm just gonna do archers, take out that ice golem, and then support. Yeah, no, I want my archers alive, so I'm gonna fireball that. He's got log bait, so I gotta be careful. Archers connect because of the fireball that I used. I'm gonna be down a little bit of elixir because that might be an overcommitment, but that's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire. He's just level 13. I'm not worried. You're worried. This is not a tournament dependent deck. Bring it up a little bit. Just so that I can target his barbarian hut. My goodness, sir! Skeleton dragons at the bridge. Heckin' aggressive. Well, at least my Expo takes care of everything, and at least my Tesla can defend against his battle ram. I have a feeling this is his 4th deck, because he's level 13, but he's got really under-leveled cards for now. We're gonna feel the effects really early on, especially because people haven't really earned the gold yet to level up their cards. Plus, everyone is in Bronze League right now. It's kind of weird, so matchmaking's all over the place. We gotta accept it for what it is. Oh, yes! Put Firecracker right on there. This is the one. We got one archer, one knight. Expo connects. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna fireball that right off. Do I need Ice Spirit? I'm gonna do Ice Spirit. I feel like he's gonna panic. Nice. If only that was a higher level, then I could have used the log on that Firecracker. Oh, but heck yeah, I'm gonna use the log on all of that noise. Oh my gosh, and Fireball on all 4 units? He's using arrows for my archers. No, that's elixir commitment, my man. Let's see. Knock back the barbarians. Connect to the tower. My level 11 Expo just beat a level 13. I'm amazing. He had a little bit under-leveled cards too, but I hope you guys kind of got the message for here. Even though I lost the first one, it's inevitable, especially because these archetypes are really hard to play. There we go. We have 3 victories on my free-to-play account. Not free-to-play at all, but they're free-to-play decks. So you have classic Expo cycle. I like to call it skill bow. It actually is very skillful. If people say it's skill bow because they make fun of the players that play it and they always get defeated by Expo, but the truth of reality is that the players that destroy you with Expo are the ones that have been playing it for 3-4 years now and have maxed it out in ladder. Skeleton Barrel, Miner, Bats, you gotta remember those 3 combos and just keep in mind the rotation of the log, their arrows, and all of their other bait counters. For Graveyard, could have played it better. Use Ice Golem to kite, Bowler to counterattack ground, Dragon to tank everything else, and then counterattack and use one of those 3 units to tank for the Graveyard like I did for the first push to take out 1,000 health. He had a roll giant. I only had Hunter, and we have Mortar. The Hog Rider is like a secondary win condition, like an emergency. If they have a lot of tanks, you can switch it around. If they have a lot of buildings, then use the Mortar. You know, you could use the Mortar or the Hog Rider. Read the situation for this. This is triple bait, and these decks are they're solid, but they're hard to play. So these are my 4 decks that aren't quite as level dependent as the other decks that you have. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more quality OJ.